Ooh. What's going on, guys? Real quick. Well, actually, this won't be real quick because this is an actual video for my YouTube. But I'm so used to saying that for my little clips in the morning, right? But today's video: stop getting advice from people who aren't trying to do what you're trying to do. Stop getting advice from people who aren't trying to go where you're trying to go. Okay? A lot of us, we have plans. We have these things we're trying to do in life. And whenever we need help or whenever we need some kind of guidance or tips or advice, which we all do, and there's nothing wrong with that, a lot of us, we go to the people who we think would help us, right? Maybe it's a loved one, a girlfriend, boyfriend, maybe it's a son or a daughter, maybe it's a best friend, a cousin, whatever. We go to the people that we're close to, those people that we think would have our best intentions, right? And usually they do have our best intentions in mind. We go to them, but here's the problem that we make. Yes, we go to these people because we feel like they would help us out a lot, but we have to remember, you can't just go to anybody for anything, okay? If you're somebody who has dreams and visions of taking over the world, of doing these big things in life, you have to be careful, or you have to be careful who you go to. You can't just go to your everyday person who only thinks about getting through today's tasks, and for the record, this has nothing to do with right or wrong, good or bad, okay? We're just talking about what it is. So we're not saying one way is good, one way is better than the other, okay? But if you have dreams of doing these big things in life, you cannot go to somebody who's had dreams of doing small things in life, okay? You can't go to them for advice. You can't go to them for help. You can't go to them for tips. Getting their opinion will not hurt, and it can only benefit you, okay? But what I'm saying is, don't have it in your mind that you're gonna go to this person and they're gonna give you all the information you need to take over the world. If that person is used to doing things on a small level in life, it's going to be very hard for them to give you good information on how to do things on a bigger level of life, okay? You wouldn't go to a fish and ask it how to fly. You wouldn't go to a bird and ask it how to swim. Yeah, they might know something about it, but if you're really trying to learn the best, you're really trying to take it to that level, if you're trying to learn how to fly, doesn't it make sense to go to a bird? Someone who has experience flying, someone who has flown countless times, someone who all they do in life is fly, that would be the person to go to learn about flying, right? It's nothing wrong with asking the fish on what he thinks about flying and maybe whatever he knows, but that wouldn't be your first choice, and or you wouldn't take what they give to you 100% serious, right? Because in the back of your mind, they don't really know about flying like that. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm saying. Like, stop going to people for advice. Stop going to these people who aren't trying to do what you're trying to do. If you're trying to become a boss, you're trying to start your own business. Not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but it doesn't make sense to go to somebody who has no plans of owning a business, starting a business, who has been working under somebody for their whole life, and that's all they do. It doesn't make sense to go to them for advice on starting a business, right? So, okay, Bears, what if I don't have people in my life that can help me the way I think I should be helped? What if I don't have any entrepreneurs in my family? I want to be an entrepreneur. What if I don't have any entrepreneurs? What if everybody around me, whether family or friends or whoever, what if everybody around me is a 9-to-5 worker and they're happy with that and that's all they do, that's all they've done, that's all they want to do? Who am I supposed to go to for my entrepreneur advice? If the ones around you cannot help you with what you're doing or what you're trying to do, you need to reach out. The next option is reach out to somebody that's outside of your immediate circle, right? Okay, Barris, but I don't know anybody who's an entrepreneur. I don't know anybody on a personal level who has started their own business and has been successful with it. So then what do I do, Barris? You can't just walk into a corporate 500 company, right, and go straight to the CEO and ask him how he did it. Okay, no, you can't do that. If you can, obviously anything is possible, and maybe if the opportunity presents itself, you can take advantage of it. But I understand. So then the next best thing to do is what? We all have internet, right? We all have something that can get us on the internet, whether it's a phone, whether it's a computer, a tablet, a laptop, whatever, right? Or at least a friend who has those things, right? So we all have the internet. We all are on social media, right? We're all doing something, surfing the net. You know how easy it is to do it, just a simple Google search? If you can't find those people that you need in your life around you, you can easily find those people outside of you by using the internet, outside of your immediate circle by using the internet. Google, you can Google anybody's name and find them. you can at least if you can't find their direct address or phone number, you'll find someone who can find them. You know what I'm saying? So go online. We're on social media all day, every day. A lot of us are on social media all day, every day. Check your screen time on your settings on your iPhone. Check your screen time. You know it. You can hide all you want. You can lie about all you want, but we're all on social media, right? We're all on the internet all the time. We're wasting hours watching a bunch of bullshit. If we were to just take that time and do something different within it, instead of looking up, I don't know, housewives of wherever you at, instead of looking up all these bullshit trends and doing this and that, look up how to be an entrepreneur, top 5 entrepreneurs in my area. And these are all off the top of my head, by the way. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like, if you can't find the people that you need in your life around you, go online. There's no excuse. In today's day and age, we're not talking 30 years ago. We're talking about today, where a simple Google search takes 1 second, and we're on our phones all day, every day anyway. All we need to do is type this in, and we will find the answers to our problem. Instead of typing in all this other BS, type in the real stuff that you need. And just like how you you self-serve yourself all the BS in life, self-serve yourself some of the real shit that you need to change your life. Okay, so there really is no excuses. Like a couple of guys that I follow online, Grant Cardone, I've never met him in real life, but I learned so much from him. How? Online. I watch YouTube videos, I follow his Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Who else? Damn. Tommy Bryson. He's a freaking financial guy, bro, on YouTube. And I've never met him, never even walked past him, never been in, in his area in life at all. But I've learned so much from him. The dude has helped me change my life. How? Because I met him online. A Google search, YouTube search. I follow him on Instagram. Okay? We all follow all these people on these social media platforms. We are watching these vloggers, right? We're trying to be so much into these people's lives. Why can't we do the same for things that will actually help us? We're doing it for things that entertain us. Why can't we do it for things that will help us? Okay? So there really is no excuse. If you keep going to these people that have nothing to do with what you're trying to do, that have no idea of how to help you with what you need help with, if you keep going to them, they're either going to have you going in circles, or they're going to have you wasting time and energy doing things that have nothing to do with what you're trying to do, that lead to nowhere. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have you going in circles. Because just think about it. Why wouldn't that happen? They don't even know themselves what they're... Why would someone who doesn't even know how to start a business for himself, how is he going to be able to help you start a business for you? It doesn't make sense, right? So stop wasting time and energy trying to get advice from people who aren't trying to go where you're trying to go. Stop trying to get advice from people who aren't trying to do what you're trying to do. Now, I'm not saying that these people are bad or that they're going to lie to you or they're going to waste your time. I'm just saying that the chances of them doing that are way higher than a person who actually knows about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And most times you go to family members, they're not trying to hurt your feelings. They're not trying to mess you up. They only know how to help you the best way they know how, from their knowledge, from their experience. Okay, so they may have your best intentions in mind, but they just don't know. They don't know. So all they can give you is what they do know. And unfortunately, since they don't know anything about what you're trying to do, they're giving you wrong information or information that's pointless, you know? So if you don't have people around you that you can reach in real life to get the help that you need for whatever you're trying to do, go online. There's no excuse. There really is no excuse. Go online. Google search, YouTube search, Instagram search. There are millions and millions of entrepreneurs. There are millions and millions of social media people out here who are doing things a positive way, you know what I'm saying? Who are giving out information for free. And sometimes I know a lot of us are too cheap to pay for the information, so that's why we don't get it from the people that we know we should get it from. But here's the thing. No, you don't need to pay for everything. Everything is online for free. But some people are charging things that you can get for free, and you don't have to buy it, but sometimes you may buy it. Why? Because you like the way they're teaching you. Maybe the people who are giving it out for free, you can't really relate to them because they're not your type of person. They don't give the vibe that you kind of want or need in order to learn. So you don't listen to them. And the only person that does may be a person who you have to pay for. But here's the thing. It's not a waste of money if you're paying for something that's helping you change your life. It's not a waste of money. If someone's selling a self-help book, which you don't need to buy because a lot of the shit that's probably in there is online for free. But if somebody is selling a self-help book and you want to learn from that person, then buy it. I'm not saying to buy them. Some of them, they're overcharging, you know, unnecessarily, $200 and all that. If you can, do it. But what I'm saying is, bottom line, sometimes you're going to have to pay for it. Maybe it's not with money. Maybe it's with your time. Maybe it's with your effort, you know. But sometimes you're going to have to pay for things that you need. But it's not a waste of money if you need it. It's not a waste of money if it's changing your life. It's not a waste of money if it's helping you change your character, build yourself up. It's not a waste of money if it's helping you grow. It's an investment. It's no different than investing in the stocks. Investing in a self-help book, investing in a mentor, investing in a course, it's not a waste of money. It's an investment. Just like stock market. You're investing in yourself. Because the things that you're gonna get from that are gonna be lifelong. And they're gonna help you build certain areas of your life. So it's not a waste of money. Don't ever look at it as a waste of money. You don't have to pay for it. But if you find that person that's the only person you can learn from, and you like the way they do things, but they just so happen to only give out their information for a price, then I'm gonna tell you, you know what? If it really means it like something to you, do it. For one thing, you're helping them out, right? Everybody got to eat. So that's what I want to say, man. Stop getting advice from people who aren't trying to do what you're trying to do. They're not trying to go where you're trying to go, all right? Go to people. If you don't have anybody around you, then you need to go online, because online fixes everything. In today's day and age, it takes 1 second to find anybody. A Google search. Do your research, though. Take some time. We spend a lot of time on bullshit. Spend a lot of time on real shit. Why not? It's for you. And at least that way you won't be here, you know, next time complaining about the same shit. You would have already fixed it already. And my bad for the cursing. I'm not trying to make anybody feel any type of way, but I'm just being straight up. I'm not trying to lie to you. I don't want to sell you any dreams. I got to give it to you straight up. That's the way it worked for me. I wish people would have done that sooner in my life, but I learned because things were straight up. So that's how I feel people can learn the best way. So I do. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but I'm just trying to keep it real. Okay, guys? But yeah, that's today's thing. But like always, guys, positive thoughts at all times, all right? Stop playing yourself. Keep God first, your heart in the right place, you'll always win. Yes, you can. You got this, baby.